Hey, what's up, fam? This is Desiree. It's Monday, Memorial's Day, and it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Um, I'm sitting here and I'm watching uh, Matrix the Resolution. I think that's what it is. So, as you can see, um, I got my headband on and I'm in my crazy looking. I need to get rid of this thing and buy something else. Comment down below if it's time for me to get rid of this. Okay. So, let me give y'all an update. So, let me see. Last Friday, I'm trying to remember what I did. Okay, so last Friday, I, what did I do last Friday? Oh my goodness. Oh, me and my mom, we was hanging out, and we went and looked for a place. No, wait, hold on. I went to the library, and yeah, then after that, I was with my mom, and we rolled around a couple places. We decided to go look for an apartment, um, and I was with my soon-to-be ex for about 30 minutes. Uh, we went so she go pay a bill, and then I ran into an elder I know from my church who has his own church, which he's a really nice guy and everything, and um, he helped me with some things spiritually. So, um, okay, so that was Friday. Then I was supposed to call him, but I forgot because I was talking to Lewis on the phone. Okay, then my leg started bothering me a little bit, but I didn't really think much of it. Um, Saturday, me and my daughter went to. I went out with her and her friend, and they went bowling at the Narrows Plaza. We had a good time. It was a couple hours we hung out there, and went and played video games. It was cool, no big deal. And then my leg started hurting again. And mind y'all, I'm having problems with my left leg for the longest. But between Friday and Saturday, the pain began to become more intensified and worse. So Sunday morning, I woke up and I was considering going to church, and I didn't know if I really wanted to or not. Hopefully, you guys don't hear the radio or the TV over me. So, okay. So Sunday morning, I barely slept between Saturday night and Sunday morning. I barely slept. And Sunday, I woke up. It was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to go to use the bathroom, and I came back, and my leg was just like it was screaming in pain. So I had called my sister, and I was trying to help me find out, like trying to think of what was going on with me. Um, Sunday morning, my toes were swollen. My ankle was mildly swollen, and then my knee was swollen, and I had pain from the mid part of my calf up until the mid part of my thigh. And I called 911 because not knowing if I had a blood clot or not, and of course that's my left side, so I was like, let me call emergency and have them come take me to the hospital. So I they came, they sent me they got me into an ambulance, which they actually had to help me get to the gurney because I couldn't barely walk on my own, and they couldn't bring the gurney all the way into the house. So I had to walk outside with help, 2 different people. Oh man, I'm like, the pain is intensifying, and they took me to the hospital, to the emergency room. I sat in emergency waiting for, I think it was like an hour and a half waiting to be seen. They checked my sugar when I was at home, and then it was 80. Then when I got to the hospital, it was 100, and then it dropped back down to 76. And I was like, what's really going on? So they took blood from me. When they put IV, they took blood from me, which hurt me too. I got poked here, and here to get my blood sugar checked. So 3 times. Then they put an IV in my arm, right here. So, then I was still in pain. I was sitting in a wheelchair for about an hour and a half, or I think it was. And so normally wheelchairs they're hard. So the stiffness of the chair was actually helping the pain a little bit. Once I got into the room, they helped me put a gown on and still sitting in the chair. I had a regular x-ray, then I had a vascular x-ray where they take an ultrasound machine and they go into where your veins are in your body, in my leg. So they did that. And then before they did all those tests, they gave me ibuprofen, which is Motrin, and then they gave me oxycodone. They gave me 2 of those. So I had 10 milligrams of oxycodone in my system, and so that helped alleviate what the vascular technician was doing. That helped with what he was doing because he had to move my leg and touching my leg and all that, and I wouldn't have made it through that x-ray without that medication in my system. So I hadn't ate anything, and then they gave me some crackers, so I was okay, and I didn't vomit or anything, so I was good. So the doctor comes in and he talks to me. He's like, "Good news, you don't have a blood clot, so you're okay on that, but we did find that you have osteoarthritis in your left knee." I was like, okay. So that kind of put somewhat of a damper on the things that I have planned. I'm starting work on Wednesday. I have school that I'm supposed to be at every Monday and Wednesday, which I actually I'm tired of school. Well, that school, but excuse me. That's another story. The pain that I feel is under my thigh and the whole knee. So right now I am elevating somewhat. So so I have to get a brace, like a clothy brace that stretches, and have it go over between my calf and my thigh and have it cover my knees, so I'm having a lot of pain. So I'm working on that, and I'm gonna have to go see my doctor tomorrow, which I'm not gonna like. And other than that, that's what I'm going through right now. So I'm a little irritated because I have to, people say, oh, we'll use a cane or use crutches or a walker. That's not going to happen. So, anyway, I thought I'd let y'all know what's going on with me. I'm extremely sleepy, so I'll lay down for a while and then get up in a little while and find some food. So, I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.